He's sticking with Mario. He's going into this, we're going to see, I guess, how the first game goes, and then base his further decisions on that.
Yeah, we saw the 2-0 from Wrath yesterday. Mario just couldn't catch him. Yeah, Ali, for the most part, he got timed out in the first game. He had a good second match, but still ended up losing the second match. So let's see if he's found the answer.
All right, let's go here. Wrath, of course, with the lead right now. Again, the last Georgia player actually remaining in this tournament. So definitely, again, still trying to defend his turf.
Meanwhile, Naro's sitting in grand finals like, yep.
Yeah, but he's just waiting. Probably in the back practicing, I would imagine.
Absolutely. For now, starting off very similar to how the first match started off yesterday. We're going to see a lot of spin dashes coming out from Wrath's side. Ally just trying to make his way in without taking too much damage.
Yeah, now one thing Ally pointed out to the fact, that kind of worked against him in that game one yesterday was he didn't notice the clock. He didn't realize that the time had winded down until about 10 seconds was left. And at that point, there was really just nothing he could do.
Ally
so he was still trying to play patient.
Probably the only person in the world who did not realize the clock.
Yeah, I was quite surprised when he told me that. But gotta imagine he's keeping a strong side eye on it this time around. Still, though, he is trailing a considerable amount here.
Yeah, we're finally getting some hits in, trying to cut this life lead as much as possible, but any lead for Sonic is a good lead.
Oh, absolutely. Ally knows that. Looking to slice into it a little bit, but Wrath doing his thing right here.
Yeah, so if people were complaining, man, all he does is spin dash and shield, but what he's doing, getting that spin dash ready, so as soon as he sees Ally make a possible mistake, he's in there with the spin dash already, and if not, he has a shield on deck.
Oh, okay. Not having too much on deck for that, eating that up smash. Ally closing the gap just a little bit here. Oh, this could be trouble, though. Depending on where we go.
Things are not looking good for him. Wrath in the position where he loves to be at an advantage, life lead. Just gonna play as slow as possible too.
All right.
Not gonna fire that back air.
Yes, very well placed back air. So Ally in trouble here in this first game, but still plenty of time on that clock, as I'm sure he has already noted.
So this is it, man. This is exactly how we saw game number 1 go yesterday. See Wrath.
Wrath taking his time.
Trying to hold his lead as long, literally as long as possible.
Taking his time, nothing wrong with that.
I hope, man, I really hope Wrath is not one of those people who goes back and reads the comments of his matches.
You know what? I imagine that this young man is just staying completely focused on the tournament. As he should. He's done such a fantastic job. Already made it into the top 3, leading right now against one of the world's best players. Like, he is handling business. Oh, and avoiding that up smash too. Wrath just doing it. This lead is just building and building. But that was a clutch up B, not going to be enough. And I'm actually a little surprised.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to Ally. He can kill 6WX at 0% with one of those. Yep. But he can't kill Wrath at 100 and something.
No Ally head shake that time. Assist right there, that moving platform, allowing Ally to get the kill with the 4th throw. Over 2 minutes remaining here as he's looking to get back in this thing.
Very dangerous situation in the bubble right there. Both players avoiding any possible upsets. Ally definitely trying to stay in there, but like I said, even a 1% lead is enough for Wrath to keep doing what he's doing.
Right, the evasion is definitely real right now, using the platform to his advantage here. And all he's doing is burning out clock and probably frustrating Ally a little bit. But Ally, of course, entering this matchup, knowing what he's going up against, obviously. But the benefit here, it is 3 out of 5.
Yeah, so
we do have plenty of opportunities.
We're going to see a lot of this, guys. Possible game number 5 between these 2 players. So,
all right, back throw, yes.
Just gonna get him off stage. Wrath still with quite the life lead. Honestly, all he has to do is play the game he's been playing. His back throw.
Oh wow! What a pivot grab, and that's going to be enough to do it.
Wrath,
such great decision making right there from Wrath.
Takes game number 1 against Ally. So I wonder if this is it. I wonder if this is the time where we're going to see.
I don't know. Maybe
the Ally counter.
Maybe because if you want to look at this as a continuation set, Wrath is now 3-0 against Ally. It's Mario. Might be time to switch it up a little bit.
Yep,
I think I heard it. Yes.
And Wrath with the smile. I like that.
What does he know?
What does? Rubbing the hands like Birdman. All right, let's go, Wrath.
He's gonna put some respect on the Sonic, even if you don't like it.
It should be an interesting match. I have not seen much of Ally's path, honestly.
I think I recall him using, the only time that they recall him using Cloud was against Anti at Shots Fired 2, I believe, and he did lose that set. But he has threatened the Cloud quite a few times, so for him to bring it out right now, he must be, fairly confident that it will present a better answer for him than the Mario. Let's find out if that is indeed the case.
It's already starting off not too well for him, but he does need to get his time to get his limit break on deck, and that's what's really going to help Cloud in this matchup. And now he has a huge punish whenever he needs to.
All right, nice. Running up, getting the grab here. All right, watch those up there. It's going to be pretty key. And just running up and just putting the cross slash right in his face.
Yeah, using his cross slash very, very early. It's very likely we're going to see him, try to get Sonic to a % where cross slash will kill and then look for that big punish like I was talking about.
I think because of how the pace of the match has been going, like, you might see him elect to, use his limit a little earlier because he knows he's going to have plenty of time to just get it right back.
That's true. This is a great counter because Sonic can't actually just let Cloud sit on the edge of the stage and charge his limit. He has to be aggressive in that situation.
Right.
Unless you want Cloud to always have his limit break.
Oh, nice back air right there. Good. A lot of good counterplay here coming out from Ally.
Yeah, and Ally with the life lead now, too. But it might not even matter, just like we saw in the game number 2 yesterday between these two.
All right, trying to catch him dropping that shield. Not that time. But again, given the pace of this match, we'll have plenty of time to probably get another limit on break before everything is all said and done on this first stock.
Yeah, things are looking much better in this match.
Loving the up air use here. He's going to catch him with a big one if he can catch an air dodge.
Falling up air. And up air and dare, Sonic really has to respect those two attacks, man. He does not have many disjoints himself, usually throwing his body.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, not the best down there right there. That platform not going to do him any favors as Raph takes it with an up smash.
Yep. That's pretty much the only weakness of dare. If you don't full hop it, you land on something too early. You might that landing recovery.
He might have been trying to drift off to the left, so
yeah,
the dare was still active while he hits, ground floor, but getting stuck right there and Raph capitalizing.
And Wrath is such a smart player for someone so young and someone we don't see very often. Playing at the level of our top players right now.
These young kids are scary, man. Like straight up, and that's why the future of Smash, Smash 4 especially right now, very bright. Although Wrath might have you argue, not the case, but you know what, man, he's doing his thing, and I am not mad at him at all.
Yo, he does what he needs to do to win, and that's all that matters. I hope for his sake, he never reads the comments of any of his matches, or Reddit, or Twitter.
Right, well.
Just keep Wrath off social media.
All right, and trying to keep Ally off him. Doing a good job here. Strong lead, all things considered here. But here comes Ally trying to roar back into this thing.
Yeah, I wonder why Wrath. It doesn't seem like Wrath is playing as defensive as he should be right now. Because Cloud already has limit break. At this point, you have to worry about him charging at all. He already has it. These gigantic disjointed normals from Cloud, or aerials from Cloud, are proving to be a problem. This is a great stage counter pick for Ally.
All right, nice neutral air right there. Now searching for those up airs, but he is taking stage control here. Raph just coming back immediately.
Looked like Raph was waiting for an air dodge there. Did not get it though. Again, Raph with a small life lead, not too far off for Ally.
There. Ally will be trying to chip away at this thing.
Wow, great. Reads the roll back. Oh, gets the dare. Does not get the upwards hit though.
Yeah, I love the patience right there.
Ooh, that was a very punishable landing, but Ally not
pulling the trigger on anything here, but the difference maker is a limit break.
Oh, dang. I like that. Wrath does not try to counterattack or, counter grab like most people would. And that attack is very hard to punish on shield at all.
Up smash?
That's not going to do it.
I mean, that was so scary, though.
Again, with the air dodge landing on the platform, Ally not taking advantage of the recovery. Is this back throw going to be enough? No, but Cloud in a very bad situation.
Yeah, Cloud's very punchable recovery there. Gonna be able to get back to the stage though on that exchange. Our man is living. He's still very, very possible for Ally to win this match, obviously.
Yeah, he's got a ton of rage now, and now he's got limit break on deck. So, woo, one read like that.
I'm saying that was a scary position to be in. All right, approaching the minute mark on this match. So something's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen soon, and there it is in the blink of an eye.
With the limit break cross slash, that is able to clutch it out. Ally takes his first game against Wrath in 2 sets.
And how many times have we seen Ally just utilize just running up and just letting that
Let it
letting
rip,
that
man.
go. Yeah,
Like you said, just Beyblade.
there it is, man. And on the perhaps the most pivotal point of the match, clearly able to take the stock.
Maybe taking advantage of the fact that he knows Wrath loves to spin dash and shield repeatedly. So, 50-50 guess, man. Heads or tails. You might not be shielding now, if you are. It's all good.
All right, well, gets the job done, and we are here at game number 3, knotted up 1 apiece.
Duck
Wrath
hunt.
electing to bring it to duck hunt, yes.
Ooh, boy. This is going to be a long one.
Yeah, we're going to be hunting for some entertainment, I'll tell you that. But, you know what? These two players are absolutely fantastic. I'm sure we're going to find it here as Wrath opening up 46-0. All right, now that limit coming out pretty quickly. All right, so this is, you're going to see, I mean, this is, basically track and field right now for Wrath. Just going to run all over the place, make it that much more difficult for Ally. Big stage like this. And we are all going to bear witness to it, no doubt about it.
Yeah, so once again, we find Wrath in the situation where he wants to be, and this was a great stage counter for him. I wonder, I guess Ally probably banning Final Destination, but honestly, I feel like this is probably a better stage for Sonic in this matchup because, I don't know, man.
I mean, either way you go.
Either way, it's going to be a bad
Yeah, now I probably just, all right, what do I think is going to be less annoying, less stressful on me? And,
at the very least, Cloud's going to have the wall jump here. To help
I was
Alex
going to say
recovery.
that's a big part of this as well. Maybe help play around the spring. Any kind of shenanigans Wrath's going to be looking to get going. We have a strong lead here. Of course, Ally still limit on deck here. Playing very, very safe. All right, it's hard, man. With this much space, it's hard to, force Sonic, to come in
do
at
anything
you.
really. Yeah, it's just Ally trying to play it safe, trying to get these little hits where he can. Wrath playing so smart though. He knows, man, I can just keep spin dashing until you make the mistake. I don't really have to do anything. But
and that's enough.
As
It
I
is.
say that,
All right,
Wrath
and that right
makes one
there,
mistake. Go ahead.
yep, is reaping the benefits of being patient. Ally didn't force anything on stage, and then when he finally got the chance to punish off stage, he comes up big with that first stock.
And now Wrath in kind of a strange situation for him, being down. I think this is the first time he might have been down a stock against Ally.
Yeah, I think Ally made it was definitely a comeback situation in the last game.
Now he has to find a way to end the stock without taking too much damage. Ally probably feeling pretty good in this situation. Now he can, he can finally play his game and pretty much force Wrath to approach him. Wrath already at 63% and Cloud with a ton of rage, so let's be careful.
All right.
Wow, just getting hit by that blade beam. That's pretty surprising though. It was right next to him.
Yeah, I mean, but this is really good for Ally because he's really taking Wrath out of his comfort zone. You see Wrath, trying to approach here, and Ally just stuffing a lot of those. Not that time, going to find the back throw. Still, this is a tremendous lead for Ally.
Slash.
What a great option right there. You got to imagine Wrath's like, okay, he's going to pick a defensive option, trying to preserve this stock, keep the damage building, but he's just going to let that cross slash go, and even from that side of the stage, just sailing him all the way out of there.
And a 2-stock from Ally. Right. Wow, what a...
it certainly didn't start like that was going to be the end result, to say the least.
On Duck Hunt, too, that was truly the best stage that, or one of the best stages that Wrath could have taken him, so I don't know. So, back to Duck Hunt, okay.
All right, back to Duck Hunt, not happy.
I don't know if you saw, it looked like Wrath was even considering maybe going a different character, but ended up going back to Sonic.
Yeah, when Ally first selected, Cloud, we saw Wrath, rubbing his hands together, like, okay, I got this,
Yeah, he
got it on the table. But,
maybe he does have experience playing Cloud players, but no, nobody like Ally's Cloud.
Yeah, Ally just, that level of patience that he brings to the table, not letting himself get overwhelmed or frustrated to the point where a lot of players would, and it's just, even when he lost yesterday, it was just like, all right, I mean, I lost, but I can bring it back, something like that. Yeah. My interpretation of what he said.
He's not too far off. The set can still go either way.
And of course, Wrath's done some amazing things this tournament. No reason to count him out yet. He's very well capable of taking this to a Game 5 situation.
We've seen him take 3 games off Ally already. Yep. But it seems like, for the most part, in this set, he's having a really hard time getting past all of Ally's disjointed attacks, which is honestly the problem that a lot of people have against Cloud in general. So, Wow, just chasing Ally down. Interesting. Is that what it feels like?
All good pays right there. Knew the air dodge was coming just off of the pressure that he had been applying, and he makes him pay big time. Ally one stock away from getting his revenge on Raph and having a match against Nairo in grand finals.
And Ally probably feeling pretty comfortable with, you know, situation he's sitting in now. You know, he already took one game off Raph, a 2-stock on Duck Hunt already, and now he's up 1 stock. And 98% is really not a big deal for Cloud, honestly.
Yeah, and Raph kind of like, you know, going back and forth between being on the run and just trying to force an approach here, and Ally just making him pay every single time.
Oh, wow, Ally just retreats to the opposite end of the stage, man. He knows Raph in this situation. Now you got to approach, buddy. He's playing well, man. He is, you know, he's not getting too close, and he's not making bad approaches. It's still pretty hard for Sonic in this situation.
Oh my
goodness. Yep.
Goodness. Is that the answer to the forward smash?
Maybe it is. You know, Limit Break Climb Hazard has invincibility while he's rising. So
that was crazy. Poor Raph. Nothing going his way right now. Ally. All the stars aligning right now.
And he said, "Oh, is that going to be it? No,
not quite.
Ally said on Twitter, he said, "If I play him again, I'm going to go Cloud." And you know, he obviously made the right choice.
Yeah,
here.
he even you know announced it on Twitter. You know what I mean? Made the declaration like, all right, you know, I believe in my Cloud. I think it's good enough. The Mario obviously again not able to get the job done, but this Cloud has certainly not disappointed. All right, a back air, good trade for Raph because he's able to finally get the stock off.
Finally gets the stock off, but unfortunately sitting at 113%. Man, he's gonna need a miracle to bring this one back against Ally, who's probably not even gonna start playing until he gets this limit on deck.
Yeah, no doubt. You gotta wonder if it's too little, too late here for Raph. Has such a huge tournament showing, does not want it to end just yet. Wants the opportunity to take it to Game 5, and he is fighting his heart out, looking for that chance. Running down Ally right now, though.
We've seen Raph do it before against Ally. Actually, you know, he's been down an entire stock with a huge life deficit, and he's brought it back. So let's see if he can do it here, and he's working on it. Already has Cloud at 68%.
Right. Ally probably looking for one big cross slash to finish things up. Oh, that could have been it. The air dodge just narrowly able to avoid it is Raph.
The unfortunate thing for Ally now, losing his limit, so now pretty much has to get it again before you know, he can really go at Sonic.
That's true. But he does have the benefit of knowing that Raph's going to be approaching here, so maybe he can get some counter hits in. Should be very, very big for him right now. See him just playing this stage. Oh my goodness, but Raph getting so many grabs right now and a big up air, and that is just scary.
And now Ally has to be very, very careful because another one of those might be the end of it, but that back air is going to let him get a little bit more of his limit charge. And that up air will indeed do it. Wow, Ally takes it 3-1 over Raph.
In a very, very competitive set right there. Raph was just, you know, starting to be reminiscent of the Game 2 that we saw yesterday, bringing it back. But this time, Ally not going to give it up.
Please. Amazing shout-outs to Raph, the highest placing Georgia player at this tournament, and truly the breakout tournament for him, ending it in 3rd place, and that is amazing placement for someone who does not, you know, really does not travel as much as any of these other players.
Maybe not given the opportunity to, but you know, right now, I mean, I
mean,
see some offers coming.
I can only imagine, like, when I was 14, trying to travel across the world. Yeah, now I'm play some Smash across the world, you know. But
you probably got the belt for that. I know I did. Lord have mercy.
I truly hope we see more.
my
yeah, right. I hope we see more of Raph in the future.